house, my stance on hard pants during holidays. I'll answer a bunch of the real ones questions in Ask Me Some Things. And apparently Queen Emma has a pop quiz planned. Plus, we'll keep our eyes peeled for any surprise cameos. People were very, very intrigued about the squirrel situation. It's a gloomy day. I don't see any out there. And we have our studio dog, so we'll see what they think about that. Who knows? Guys, it was so cute. And there's a very large window next to me here, and it jumped right up on the chair that's framed out perfectly in the window. It was, do you want me to take a picture from this viewpoint? I can see Emma behind the camera taking a picture. Look, on our NGL team, we will gladly take second place to Amy Poehler all fucking day. All day. I can't even fathom that. I think that's called girl math. So shout out to Good Hang and all the other top shows, including the other podcast. Jason and Travis's episode with Taylor was the number 3 most listened to podcast episode of the entire year. If it had released a little earlier in the year, I firmly believe they would have. Like the turkey. Let's be clear. That episode has been out for maybe 3 months. And I firmly believe that had it been on the internet earlier in the year, it would have blown everyone else out of the water. I mean, to be clear, it did. It fucked up some records. But that's because when you got 3 amazing people just getting together to chitty chat, that's what happens. Yeah. Squad. All right, moving on. It's time for my favorite segment. You know what's fucked up? Hey, you know what's fucked up? The utter disrespect for Thanksgiving in this country. That's right, I said it. Let Thanksgiving have her moment. Don't you skip over Thanksgiving right on to Christmas. Cut it the fuck out. Honestly, if I have to see one more person putting up their Christmas tree before Thanksgiving even fucking gets here, I swear to God, I'm going to flip the Thanksgiving table. No, I won't. No, I won't. Because I'm not taking down the green bean casserole because y'all are fucking nuts. Here's the deal. Last night, Wyatt said to me, can we watch Home Alone? And I said, next week. The only movie in our house that has broken the barrier is The Grinch. And everybody knows that. Because I'm not pissing off Benny. That one scares me. She demands The Grinch. We watch The Grinch. Okay. And I love The Grinch because it gives the new Grinch. I love the old Grinch with Jim Carrey. I also love the new Grinch. I think it's fun. The soundtrack's fire. But here's the deal. It is the only holiday movie that has broken out of. Now, if you want to watch Christmas movies until New Year's, fine. You are not watching it before Thanksgiving in our house. Unless I'm not home. Maybe my husband would probably do it. He's a little unhinged like that. But I'm not doing it. The only acceptable decorations to do before Thanksgiving that relate to Christmas lights on your house. Because if I could, I'd have them year round. I love that shit so much. I love when it's dark out and there's just like this light glow. Now, if you put up Christmas lights on the outside of your house and they are that bright light LED blue, get fucked. There should be a light glow. It should be warm and a little bit yellow. Everybody knows that. Now, we are not lining our walkway with the candy canes before Thanksgiving. Do you see a theme here? Cut it out. Stop it. Now, Queen Emma's asking in the rundown when we decorate for Christmas at our house. It depends. Guys, I am so type C that some years I will have lit garland on our mantelpiece, and other years it never sees the light of day. Some years we have stockings hung over the fireplace, and other years they're nowhere to be seen. I am very inconsistent. One year, oh my God, it was so bad. I should look to see exactly what it is. I'll send you a picture. There was one year that I think we left the stockings that we hung up over the on the mantle. I'm pretty sure we left the stockings up until the following Christmas. At the very least, it was until summer. That's what you get with me. And while I'm already fired up, you know what else is fucked up? Wearing hard pants on Thanksgiving. What are we doing? What are we doing? No, hard pants can get fucked. Let me tell you what hard pants are, okay? Any pants that have belt loops. That's pretty easy. I feel like I just covered all hard pants. Wow, I wasn't even prepared to do that explanation. If a pair of pants has belt loops, get fucked. You can fuck right on off. I'm out. I most likely, maximum effort I am putting in on a holiday that we are hosting. Maximum effort, mascara, change out of my pajamas. I've worn sweatpants for holidays multiple times, and I stand by that decision. There is no reason in your own house, even if you're going to someone else's house, what are we doing? Let's sit on the couch and be cozy. Why are we going to sit there in our jeans and then have to unbutton them? And then if you don't unbutton them, what were you doing? What did you eat? No. Let me be clear. I think it's so cute when other people do a holiday outfit, kids in cute little dresses, all of it. I think it's adorable. I love when other people do it. I'm not prepared to invest that much effort unless my hand was forced. Now, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it unless I have to. The general vibe at the Kelce house for Thanksgiving, but I don't need to earn my Thanksgiving dinner. And neither do you, really. Now, do I love physical activity? Yes. But I can do it on Friday or Wednesday. That's all. You got it. I believe in you. Number 3, do play some backyard football or watch family and friends play. Football and Thanksgiving go hand in hand. You're supposed to have football on in the background so that people can be watching that while they're talking and mingling and chopping and doing things. Speaking of Thanksgiving football, number 4, don't root for the Cowboys and do root for the Chiefs. Let's go, Uncle Trav. First of all, congratulations to Travis on the franchise touchdown record. For those of you who don't understand what an accomplishment that is, we're talking about that stat means that every other player that has played for the Chiefs organization has never had a touchdown record for the Chiefs as much as Travis has now scored. So Travis now owns the record of how many touchdowns he has made for the Chiefs franchise in his career. So that is an unbelievable feat. Something that will be very difficult to get dethroned from, knock on wood. Oh, that was questionable. Sorry, Trav. I fixed it. But seriously, very impressive. And also, I'm so sick of the idea that the Cowboys are America's team so they can kiss my ass and, you guessed it, get fucked. And hey, do make the game fun. Maybe you eat a turkey leg every time Travis scores a touchdown. Maybe maybe you could can't say that. We'll bleep it. Maybe you could take a shot every time. Also, speaking of football, do root for the Birds on the Black Friday game because we'll be there. Maybe. You know what? Who knows? Maybe I'll be in a turkey coma. But as always, go Birds! We're about to cut up some turkey and try and lie to our children and tell them that it's chicken. I know I'm not the only house doing that. We also call pork chops in our house chicken. We have pork chops, turkey, and actually chicken that we call chicken. So, yes, the girls will need a reminder not to yuck people's yum because they'll eat approximately 3 things that are served. And when I say 3 things that are served, I mean each of my 3 children who are currently like eating meals independently will each pick a single thing that they will eat, aka 3 things total amongst 3 children. Someone will eat some turkey. I can guarantee that. Benny might eat green bean casserole because homegirl loves a green bean. She follows after her mom on that one. What else? Oh, they will eat some of the cheese board. Doesn't slow down until the weekend. Cyber Monday deals start Saturday too. So basically, it's just deals. And it comes to your front door. Guys, here's what we need to do. Okay? For those of you who need to buy gifts for we humans, okay? Do it now. Do it right now. Do it now. Okay? While you lay in bed, fill up your cart, check out. It's going to come right to your front door. And then you can just store it away. That does it for You Know What's Fucked Up and my do's and don'ts of Thanksgiving, brought to you by Amazon. Moving on, as is tradition in these solo episodes, let's get to some of the real ones' most burning questions in a Thanksgiving edition of Ask Me Some Things, because Ask Me Anything is far too open-ended. Yep, that's right. You guys needed boundaries. Ask Me Some Things is brought to you by ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Speaking of hiring and really jobs, around the Thanksgiving holiday, you know that you're cooking, taking care of your kids, working, taking care of everything else in life. It's a lot, way more than a full-time job. So I want to shout out to all of the parents, grandparents, caretakers, guardians who are just hustling and getting the job done. Cheers to you, real ones. Now, first question is from Jason. Has cooked turkeys the last 2 years. He is in charge of frying the turkey. He tried his very best. But if you ask him if the whole thing was safe to eat, the answer might have been no. He looked cute doing it, though. You know? Jason doesn't cook often. So honestly, another situation of when he tries, it almost pisses me off because he's good at everything. But he did come up a little short 2 years in a row on the cook time. So good news is, Lil Lisa and I always...
Kylie Kelce sat down for her latest Not Gonna Lie podcast episode, a relaxed conversation just ahead of the holidays, where she dove right into the family's baking traditions without hesitation or self-doubt. Her voice was cheerful as she admitted she feels absolutely no pressure to improve her own pastry skills because, in her words, the Kelce family's baking game is already top-notch thanks to some talented relatives. She started running through the lineup, beginning with Donna Kelce, whose dinner rolls have become a staple at family gatherings, always drawing admiration for their fluffy perfection. Then there's Grandma Mary, whose chocolate chip cookies have achieved almost legendary status among the grandkids and cousins for their gooey centers and crisp edges. Kylie's tone shifted to a playful pride as she mentioned her future sister-in-law, Taylor Swift, noting how Taylor has seamlessly joined the family's baking ranks, impressing everyone with her sourdough bread that's become a favorite, along with homemade Pop-Tarts that disappear quickly at any get-together. Taylor, who is engaged to Kylie's brother-in-law Travis Kelce, has made it known that she bakes for Kylie's kids, much to their delight. Subscribe for more fun family stories. On the podcast, Kylie laughed and said that with all these accomplished bakers around, she doesn't need to step up her own baking game, and is more than happy to just enjoy the treats that others make, passing up any pressure to compete. When it comes to her own kitchen, though, she does have a few go-tos. She shared that her baking staples include chocolate chip cookies, funfetti cupcakes that her kids especially love for their bursts of color, banana chocolate chip muffins, and a moist banana chocolate chip bread that disappears fast from the kitchen counter. These are her comfort recipes, but she's content to let others handle the bread making and more complicated pastries. The conversation on the podcast turned to Taylor Swift's own baking journey, which she shared during an earlier appearance on the New Heights podcast with Jason and Travis Kelce. Taylor described how she's been experimenting with different bread flavors for Kylie and Jason's daughters, listing off blueberry lemon, cinnamon swirl, and cinnamon raisin loaves. She talked about how she's been workshopping a funfetti sourdough specifically because the girls adore everything rainbow and colorful. The joy in her voice was clear as she described making something special just for them, a personal touch that didn't go unnoticed by the family. It's clear that baking has become a way for Taylor to bond with the Kelce kids, bringing them little moments of happiness with each new loaf or baked treat. As Thanksgiving approached, Kylie explained that the Kelce family wouldn't be able to celebrate together this year because Travis would be busy with his football commitments for the Kansas City Chiefs. She mentioned, almost as an aside, that the family have become used to shifting their holiday celebrations by a day or two if needed, just so they can find time to be together despite everyone's busy schedules. Kylie said that while it's always a little disappointing not to have a whole family together on the exact holiday, they make a strong effort to see each other at some point during the season. She said the distance and schedules can make things difficult, but their determination to connect as a family never wavers. Even when Travis can't make it, they still find ways to stay close.